Hi, welcome to Ordinary Differential Equations. Over the next couple of minutes, I'll walk you through how you can purchase access to MyLab Math and also access the e-texts, both of which are required for this course. This course is using the First Aid program, which is a wonderful program that saves students money and also makes it very easy for you to access the e-text and software like MyLab Math directly through web courses or Canvas. There's two important things to complete before the drop-add deadline. Then that comes up very fast. So number one, make sure you click on Modules, and this is where you'll access the e-text and MyLab Math, and that is by first logging into web courses or Canvas and finding the Modules tab. The second important thing to do is, again, go into your web courses course and then look for the Course Materials tab on the left. This is where you'll purchase access. And make sure you do this before the drop-add deadline. And now I'll show you where you can find those. But first, the book that will be used for this course is Nagel's Differential Equations, and this will be accessed through web courses in the Modules tab. You will also receive assignments in MyLab Math, and again, you'll access this in web courses through the Modules tab. So number one, click on Modules after you log into web courses, and off to the right, you'll see a MyLab Math link of some sort. Your instructor can design this as they please, so just look for something that looks like MyLab Math or the textbook and click on it. The very first time you do this, you'll have to accept the agree to terms of use button and also hit continue. This is just a one-time thing to agree to use the material. For the rest of the semester, if you opt in, you'll always go to Modules, and then you can access any of the MyLab buttons off to the right and the e-text off to the right. Number two, the second step that is very important to complete before the drop-add deadline that comes up fast is to click on Course Materials. So locate the Course Materials button on the left-hand side, and then you'll see a screen that looks something like this. This is where you'll opt in. And if you opt in before the deadline of, in this case it's May 22nd, you will pay $61.25. After the deadline, this will go up about $30. So number two is a very important step to complete before the deadline. So number one, click on Course Materials, choose the opt-in option, click Confirm if there's a Confirm button, and then you will receive an email sent directly to your Knight's email address. Make sure you save this, it's sort of your receipt, and then for the rest of the semester you'll access the textbook and MyLab Math through the modules. After the deadline, the opt-in charge of that $61 will post to your student account as a digital fee. What happens if you miss the opt-in deadline or you chose to opt out? After the deadline, you will lose access to the e-text in MyLab that was free during the first week of class. If you want to gain access again, you're going to have to purchase access by going directly to the bookstore or going to the bookstore website, and you're going to purchase it at a higher rate of about $30 more. It's $90-something if you purchase after the opt-in deadline. If you do purchase through the bookstore later on, reactivation is not instantaneous. It can take 24 to 48 hours. But remember, if you opted in, you will maintain access to the assignments and the e-text for the rest of the semester simply by going to Modules. If you have questions about the First Aid program, contact Barnes & Noble directly. So here are some links that you can access their information, or you can call them at the 800 number. If you need help with Pearson, MyLab Math, or the e-text, during the first week of class we have special office hours set up, so you can catch up with us there. If you can't meet those office hours, you can contact us through this link off to the right, and there's a short form you'll fill out and we'll get back to you that way. And throughout the semester you have access to Pearson Technical Support through this URL, Google Pearson Technical Support, or scan this code. Also, keep in mind it's a very good practice to delete cache and cookies throughout, maybe once or twice a week, just to keep your browser working properly. If you want to update your browser, you can check the browser settings. And again, if you need Pearson Technical Support, here's the QR code that you can scan. So if you need help, reach out, and otherwise I know you'll have a great semester.